Alright guys, so this is a little emergency press conference kind of thing, like Portnoy would say, but I kind of getting this video as quick as I can out to you guys because it's a hot button matter right now, hot button issue. So yeah, I'm sure you guys know by the thumbnail and the title, but college athletes can be paid. So my plan for this video is just try to inform you guys what this means for me, what this means for other college athletes around the world, or around the U.S. at least, and how they can take advantage of this and how you guys can support them. I have my computer up here, guys, just so I can get the details right and tell you guys all the actual ins and outs of this. What this means for me is I officially will be monetizing my YouTube channel. This is probably going to be the first monetized video on my YouTube channel, and I can also start selling merch, for example, or do things that support me or make me money in return from me being a student athlete. That was the biggest issue before, and that was the biggest issue that a lot of people had with this whole amateurism that the NCAA put in place, was that even off my own name, even if I got somehow famous overnight, I couldn't benefit from that because I was a student athlete. I was giving that up to be a student athlete, which ultimately I guess they decided that was unfair. So what this doesn't mean, this policy doesn't mean that colleges can pay athletes. Alabama can't say, hey, I'll give you a $100,000 salary to play here. This money can't be coming from the universities itself. It's going to be coming from sponsors or donors. And it still can't be based on athletic performance. So it's based off this thing called name, image, and likeness. And the new ruling by the NCAA just means that you can use your own name, so Cooper Lukenda, your image, your picture, whatever it is, or your likeness, for commercial or promotional purposes. And what's specifically prohibited under this policy is compensation for work or play. So you can't get a salary to play or to work or whatever it is. Compensation contingent on enrolling to a certain school. So that means a booster can't say, oh, I'll give you $100,000 if you choose Notre Dame over Michigan. You can't be doing stuff like that. That's still technically against the rules. And you also can't be paid for athletic achievements, so you can't say oh, here's a bonus because you guys won the national championship. Those things are still against the rules, but outside of that, it's pretty up for grabs and whatever you want to do. And also on top of that, the college can't pay students to use their name, image, and likeness to make money. So you can't endorse using my name and pay me for that endorsement. It has to be either free or just not endorse using my name personally at all. So this is a huge step for the NCAA, obviously. I mean, thanks to guys like Destroying or DeFriga, all those guys, anyone that possibly helped out. Everyone behind us crawled and did everything they could at the NCAA to finally help out and get athletes now to be able to be where we are. And I think it's huge for athletes and huge for the world. I mean, athletes are going to be able to showcase themselves, and people who love college sports, are going to be able to, see more inside. I'm sure a ton of people are going to start, filming more or putting their personalities out there more, which I think is great for sports, and it's definitely going to be great for hockey to see more people, getting themselves out there and getting their names out there to kind of grow the sport. So that pretty much covers all the rules of it. But now on to me or individuals personally. I'm obviously trying to build my brand. I mean, that's part of what I'm trying to do here on YouTube. I kind of like that whole idea of building a personal brand and things that people can relate to, and I hope you guys obviously know that. But obviously I won't become rich overnight from these new rule changes. That's not what's going to happen. I mean, I barely am scratching the surface on YouTube. If I made anything, it'd be maybe a $1 a video. But that's not what I care about. Obviously I care about making these videos because I like making these videos, and I like that you guys can feel a sense of community or whatever watching these videos. But what you are already seeing all over Twitter, I mean, I just saw it an hour before I'm filming this video, and kind of why I'm rushing to get this video up is companies like Barstool or other big companies. I saw Strowman is trying to sponsor athletes. Barstool's sponsoring athletes, and they're getting these college athletes' names out there and sponsoring them because they can, and because they recognize how, you know, much retroactive stuff needed to happen for what they were not allowed to do for the longest time. And I think it's the best thing ever, but I also predict that, you know, this is going to cause a havoc, maybe in a good way. Just seeing lots of companies hopping on board and trying to support athletes. It's going to cause a mess for the NCAA, but it will be great for student athletes. It's the best time if you want to try to build your brand as a student athlete. And I hope I can hop on board with one of my favorite companies or whatever, like Barstool or Yes Theory, if they want to sponsor me. I know they did one already, or even Nelk, and see like if they want to support a small creator like me and a student athlete like me. It'd be like the best thing in the world. So yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it for the whole new rule changes and the name, image, and likeness stuff. Support me if you can, you know, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have any questions or anything you want to say to me. I obviously read all my comments and try to get back to you guys as quick as I can. Otherwise, keep supporting me, and we'll see where this whole name, image, and likeness thing takes us, and hopefully we can take it to a good place. Alright, see you guys next video.